everyone. I'm back again, and I want to take this opportunity to appreciate all of those who contacted me, who SMS'd me, called me, and wanting to know more about how I managed to go to school when I was already married, especially going back to secondary school. Yeah, it's good to admit that most people are not finding it very easy, but I'm keeping on encouraging people, telling them that it is possible, especially if you're willing to do that. So, yeah, in this life, there are so many challenging things, and as long as we are living, as long as we are breathing, there will always be challenges. But how do we go through all those challenges? Because we'll always face them. Today, I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've been doing in my life to enable me to go through them, and they have worked. And it's good to repeat again that there will always be challenges in life, and so it's up to us to know how to deal with them. And it's clear that even in the Bible, in the book of Philippians 4, chapter 4, it tells us to rejoice in the Lord always. And it says again, rejoice in the Lord. It is not that God said that we rejoice because there will be no challenges. He said that we'll be rejoicing amidst all the challenges that will be there. We should rejoice. And so today I'm going to share some few tips on how to be happy in the midst of life challenges. And what I've been doing and what has really helped me to be happy, uh, even in the life challenges, is to understand that no human being, no person is in charge of my own happiness except me. So it's important for you to know that no one is in charge of your happiness except you. Yes, you. So there's no saying that today I feel I'm so unhappy, today I feel sad because so and so did this to me, because my husband did this to me, because my wife did this to me, because my sister did this to me, because my mother did this to me, because oh, you are not happy because you have decided not to be happy. Yes. I know many people will feel like Lucy, saa ingine yenyewe mtu anaweza kukosea mpaka unashinda the whole day umekasirika. Yes, mtu atakukosea, watu wataendelea kukukosea, hautawahi kosa kukosewa, so utaishi ukiwa umekasirika forever. You are the one who holds your happiness. Your happiness is in your hands. Your happiness is a decision that you make. I want to be happy. Despite all the challenges that I'm going through, I'm gonna be happy. Remember, I shared in my last video how difficult it was for me going through all the challenges that I went through when I was young. But I made a decision. I made a decision to forget all of them. Actually, not to forget, to deal with them. Because if I can talk about them, it means I've not forgotten. I've not forgotten, but I've been able to deal with them, and I'm happy now. I'm happy now. So, number two, what I've learned uh, is to make peace with my past. So make peace with your past so that it doesn't disturb your present. Make peace with your past so that it doesn't disturb your present. Again, I know some people will ask me, how can I deal with my past? How can I deal with all the pains that I went through when I was growing up? Or in the previous years, in the past weeks, in the past days. How can I make peace with that? And remember, I'm saying you make peace. I'm not saying you forget. Because as long as you're living, as long as you're breathing, you can never forget your past. If you're normal, you cannot forget your past. You can only deal with your past. So deal with your past so that it doesn't disturb your present. And dealing with your past means a lot of forgiveness. Dealing with your past means a lot of forgiveness, because most of us are so bitter about our lives, are so bitter about our past, because we are not able to forgive. But if you're not able to forgive, you will always be hurt. And when I'm talking about hurt, I mean the hurt, ile ya HURT. You will always be hurt. And when I'm thinking about this hurt, the H, I think it's about hatred. You will always be hateful. You will always hate things. You will always hate people because you are hurt. And when you're talking about, when I look at you in the heart, it's unforgiveness. When you're hurt, you're not able to forgive. When you're hurt, you're full of unforgiveness. You're full of unforgiveness. You'll feel like, no, I can't. Actually, I've heard people saying, ati kama kusamehea huyo mtu ndio kutafanya nione ufalme wa mbinguni, afadhali ni ukose. Mimi siwezi kubali. Mimi siwezi kosa kuona ufalme wa mbinguni kwa sababu ya kukosa kusamehea mtu. Afadhali ni kusamehee tu, uone kama mimi ni mjinga, uone ni kama siko sawa. I will forgive you because I'm not ready to keep the hurt in my life or in my heart. I have no space for hurt. You hurt me, I will forgive you and life continues. So for hurt is resentment. You will always resent people. You will always be watakuwa wanashanga. Why is this person so angry? He or she is always angry. Hakuna kitu inamfurahishanga. Hakuna kuanga tu judgmental. Hakuna time ile ananyamazanga tu, unasikia ameona kitu positive kwa mtu mwingine. Anaonanga tu zile vitu mbaya kwa life yake, kwa life za watu. But it is because he or she has not dealt with hurt in their lives. So resentment and always looking for revenge. Nifanye hivi nawe haki ya Mungu utaona. There are those people who are always angry. They are always feeling like, nifanye hivi na mimi lazima nikufanye hivi. Haki ya Mungu ni mimi nimefanya hivi nawe utaona. It is because you have not been able to deal with your heart. And it is very, very important. You will never be able to trust. You cannot be able to trust when you're hurting. You cannot be able to trust. You will always be suspicious of everything. Hata ule mtu wako genuine. There will always be trust issues when you have not dealt with your heart. And remember, I'm talking about past hurts. And finally, on the S, all those people who have not dealt with their hearts are always selfish. They always put themselves in front of, in every situation. It's all about them. It's all about them. Everything that they are doing is all about them. Hakuna mtu mwingine ana exist isipokuwa wao peke yao. Something else that have enabled me to live a happy life is to not compare myself with other people. Not compare myself with other people. So stop comparing yourself with other people because you don't know their journey. Haujui wametoka wapi by the time afike mahali yako. And then inakufanya unakosa usingizi because mtu ameachieve hii, amefanya hivi, and you also feel like you want to do the same, you want to achieve the same things. Kama rafiki yako amefanya hivi, unataka kufanya tu hivyo hivyo venye amefanya. You don't know their journey. You don't know what they have gone through to be where they are. So walk your journey. Walk your journey. Even if it takes long, walk your journey. Walk your journey. Usitake kupita njia za wengine. Usitake kupitia safari za watu wengine. Washapita safari zao na wewe pita yako. Ngojea Mungu akufikishe pale unataka kufika at his own time. Remember, even the Bible tells us that in his own time he will make everything beautiful. But if you keep on comparing yourself with other people, you will always be stressful, you will always be depressed, you will always be angry because you feel, why am I not there? Why am I not there? Remember me sharing how I used to feel bad about girls who in high school uniform. Yeah, because I was comparing myself with them, and I was wondering, why is this not happening to me? Why is it not happening to me? And actually, this made me miserable. It made me miserable. And so I'm imagining, even as adults, when we start comparing ourselves with others, it becomes very difficult. And I'm telling you, you will live a very miserable life. Finally, what I've learned is to keep a gratitude journal. To keep a gratitude journal. Journaling is writing. Just get a book, hata kama ni exercise book. Just get a book na uandike hapo juu, my gratitude journal. My gratitude journal. And you will be surprised how every day, every moment, every minute, every second, you have something to thank God about. You have something to be grateful about. But when you're dealing with so many things, you're dealing with unforgiveness, you're dealing with the hearts, you might think that you don't have anything to be grateful for. But it is important for you to be taking time in the evening before you go to bed every night. Can you sit down, reflect on your day, think even of the slightest thing that happened that you are grateful for, and write it down, and you will be surprised. You will be surprised how many good things have happened to you throughout the day. But it can only happen when you make it intentional, when you make it deliberate to sit down and think. Like, for example, even from the moment I woke up, so many things have happened. So many good things have happened. Starting with the gift of life, the gift of good health, gift of family, even the cup of tea that I took this morning. Hata kama nilikula na ugali, kama nilikula na ngwashe, kama nilikula na nini, it's something to be grateful about. And when you're grateful, you become happy. Be grateful, and you'll be surprised how happy you will be. So it's good to have you listening to me. Continue sending me the messages, they're very encouraging. Continue calling me, continue subscribing to my channel so that we continue learning together. May God bless you so much.